Plunge into the wild. You're deep in the jungle of life. Vines of chaos tangle your path. Predators of doubt stalk your every step, and the air hums with the raw pulse of survival. This is no tame world. It's a primal, untamed crucible where only the evolved thrive. Most men freeze, cower, or flee, praying for safety that never comes. But you're here to make chaos your ally, to forge strength from disorder, to rise as a king in a world that devours the weak. I'm Andrew Tate, the top G, and I'm not here to guide you gently or whisper soft lies. I'm here to thrust you into the heart of the jungle, arm you with the code to evolve, and ignite the fire to claim your throne. This isn't a speech, it's a primal roar, a machete to hack through fear, a call to evolve or die. Lock in, because we're taming the wild, and only the strong survive. Chaos is the jungle of life. It's not your enemy, it's your crucible. It's the storm that tests your roots, the predator that sharpens your claws, the wilderness that forges your soul. Most men see chaos and run, clinging to comfort, hiding in excuses, begging for order. They don't get it. Order is a lie. Life is chaos, unpredictable, brutal, alive. The weak perish in its jaws, consumed by fear, doubt, and hesitation. The strong, they evolve. They turn chaos into fuel, disorder into destiny, struggle into supremacy. The top G code says you don't fight chaos, you harness it. You don't survive the jungle, you rule it. Evolve or die. Let's tear it open. Life's a savage ecosystem, a relentless cycle of creation and destruction. It doesn't care about your plans, your feelings, your dreams. It throws chaos at you, failure, betrayal, loss, and dares you to adapt. Most don't. They stumble, weighed down by why me, trapped in the quicksand of complaint, eaten alive by their own weakness. You're different. You're here because you feel the pulse of the wild, a hunger to grow, to conquer, to become more. You're here to make chaos your ally, to evolve through its trials, to carve a throne from the heart of the jungle. I've walked this jungle. Don't think I was born a lion striding through the wild with a crown of fire. I started as prey, broke, doubted, lost, in the undergrowth of a world that wanted me weak. I've faced chaos, fights that bloodied me, deals that crumbled, dreams that burned to ash. I've felt the claws of fear, the weight of failure, the sting of betrayal, but I didn't run, I didn't hide, I evolved. Turned chaos into my forge, failure into my fuel, pain into my power. I built empires from dirt, stacked millions through grit, claimed thrones through relentless adaptation. That's the top G code. Chaos is your ally if you evolve. I'm handing it to you now, use it, or the jungle eats you alive. Weakness is the predator. It's not just laziness or fear. It's the refusal to evolve. It's the man who clings to old ways, old thoughts, old chains, thinking they'll save him. They won't. Weakness hunts the stagnant, the soft, the stuck. It thrives in the shadows of I can't, I won't, I'm fine. The jungle doesn't spare the weak. It devours them. The top G code says you don't just fight weakness, you kill it. You don't just survive chaos, you master it. Evolve your mind, your body, your will, or the predator claims you. Action is your fang. Weakness thrives in stillness, the pause, the doubt, the endless wait. Action is the strike that kills it, the spark that lights the dark, the claw that rips the veil. You don't need a perfect path, just one step, then another, then a relentless charge. I built my life on action. Days that broke my bones, nights that forged my soul, choices that shaped my empire. Every move was a defiance of weakness, a hack through the jungle. Action isn't just doing, it's evolving. It's the force that turns prey into predator, chaos into conquest. Strike, and the wild bends. Discipline is your hide. Weakness loves chaos, scattered thoughts, broken habits, frail resolves. Discipline is the armor that shields you. It's the law that says, I evolve no matter what. It's rising when the jungle's dark, grinding when the world's soft, fighting when the soul's heavy. Discipline isn't comfort, it's survival. It's the vow you keep when exhaustion roars, when doubt stalks, when chaos tempts you to quit. You think I love every battle, every rep, every deal, every dawn? No, I love what it builds. Strength, wealth, thrones. Discipline is the forge that turns chaos into power, weakness into evolution. Wear it and you're untouchable. Your mind is your compass. Weakness clouds it. Fog of fear, vines of doubt, shadows of distraction. You've got to sharpen it, make it a beacon through the wild. Feed it fire, books that wound and heal, ideas that blaze and bind, truths that stand like stone. Starve it of rot, gossip that poisons, drama that dims, lies that bind. A disciplined mind doesn't wander. It hunts. It sees paths where others see walls. Prey where others see peril. Wealth where others see want. Train your thoughts to track, and chaos becomes your map. Time is your prey. Weakness wastes it. Hours lost to nothing. Days lost to doubt. Years lost to someday. The weak think time's a river, endless and forgiving. It's not. Time's a beast, swift, finite, wild. Discipline hunts it, cuts the noise, hones the focus, claims the kill. You don't have forever. I didn't. No one does. I've let weakness steal time, watched moments vanish in the jungle's jaws, but I learned discipline captures it. Slash the distractions, scrolling, whining, waiting. Fill your seconds with evolution, work, growth, fight. Time's your raw material. Forge it into thrones or watch it devour you. Your body is your claw. Weakness loves a frail frame, tired, soft, preyed upon. You think thrones come to a body that falters? You think power thrives in a vessel that breaks? Get real. Your body is the weapon of your will, the growl of your fight. Train it like a storm. Lift until the earth cracks, run until the sky bows, sweat until the stars kneel. Feed it like a stronghold, clean, fierce, forged. Breast it like a blade, honed, charged, lethal. A disciplined body doesn't just survive chaos, it dominates it. It's the proof you're evolving, the signal you're built for thrones. Forge it, and the jungle trembles. Money is your trophy, not your trap. Weakness cries about wealth. I'm broke, I can't, it's too hard. Lies. Money's not luck, it's hunt. It's value, hustle, evolution. I've been broke, scraping for breath, counting shadows for hope. I didn't beg, I hunted. I turned chaos into opportunity, failure into fuel, grit into millions. Stop fearing money, start forging it, solve problems, outwork the timid, deliver fire. The top T code says, money flows to those who evolve through chaos, but it bows to those who stay true. Hunt your millions, and wealth becomes your prey. Your environment is your jungle. Weakness festers in rot. Toxic voices, cluttered spaces, weak rhythms. You can't evolve in a swamp. Be ruthless, cut the vines. Friends who dim your spark, habits who dull your edge, chaos who clouds your aim. Build a terrain that roars. People who ignite, spaces who lift, systems who amplify. If you can't find that terrain, create it. Shape your world, and weakness has no ground to stalk. Failure is your forge. Weakness calls it death, points at it, screams surrender. Wrong. Failure is the flame of evolution, the spark of thrones. I failed. Fights lost in blood, deals crushed to ash, dreams torn to threads. But I didn't run. I learned. I sharpened. I evolved. Discipline turns failure into fuel, weakness into fire. Don't dread the fall. Dread the man who never rises. Every scar is a lesson. Every loss a forge. Evolve you through failure, and thrones rise. Pressure is your bellows. Weakness cracks when the heat's on, begs for relief, hides in shadows. You blaze brighter. Discipline makes you iron, unbent, unbowed, eternal. I've faced pressure that could crush. Crowds roaring my end, stakes sharp as thorns, futures hanging by whispers. Discipline held me firm, turned pressure into power, weakness into dust. Pressure isn't your predator, it's your forge. Lean into it, rise through, evolve because of it. Your vision is your star. Weakness dims it, clouds the light, blurs the path. Without a vision, you're prey, lost in the wild. See your throne, vivid, vast, alive. The empire you'll raise, the lives you'll shift, the man you'll become. Hold it like a sun, let it burn through fog. But vision needs discipline, the sweat to build, the blood to fight, the heart to climb. A dream without work is a ghost. A dream with discipline is a god. See it, chase it, crown it. Obsession is your wildfire. I'm not here because I'm calm. I'm here because I'm consumed. I'm gripped by a hunger that shakes the earth to be more, build more, leave more. Weakness fears obsession, calls it madness, chains it down. You free it. Find the fire that wakes you at night, the need that drives your dawn. Discipline shapes obsession, guides the surge, aims the blaze. Obsession without discipline crawls out. Discipline without obsession crawls. Together they evolve you through chaos, roar and rise. Sacrifice is your altar. Thrones demand payment, not tears, but choices. You want strength? Trade ease. Skip the poison, shun the soft, embrace the strain. You want wealth? Trade comfort, burn the nights, risk the fall, build the rise. You want greatness? Trade weakness. Kill the doubt, bury the lies, fight the fog. Sacrifice isn't loss, it's creation. It's sculpting marble from stone, forging thrones from fire. Discipline is the hand that carves, the will that shapes. Offer it, and chaos becomes your ally. The grind is your crucible. It's where you're reborn, where weakness meets its end. The weak hate it, crave shortcuts, hunt, escapes, beg for breaks, they're blind. The grind is the truth. The sweat that purifies, the strain that sanctifies, the fight that frees. Discipline makes you pray it, not for ease, but for strength. Every rep, every task, every hour is a stone in your empire. Build it, worship it, rise through it. Birds live in the grind, weakness dies there. Confidence is your roar. It's not noise or ego, it's the quiet weight of knowing you've earned your place. Discipline forges it, every vow kept, every weakness crushed, every evolution claimed. It's the voice that says, I've tamed the jungle, and I'm still here. Confidence doesn't beg, it commands. It's the steel in your spine, the fire in your eyes, the truth in your step. Discipline builds it, and greatness wears it proud. Overthink. Weakness loves a tangled mind, twisting, stalling, drowning in what-ifs. Discipline is clarity, action, not anguish. You don't need every answer, just the next move. Trust your hustle, your fire, your scars. The path clears as you charge. The thrones grow as you fight. Overthinking is weakness's ally. Discipline is your blade. Cut through and rise. Loyalty is your armor. Be loyal to your soul, your mission, your fight, your truth. In a world of snakes and shadows, loyalty is diamond rare, strong, true. Stand by those who stand by you, but don't bleed for traitors. Discipline demands loyalty to your rise. Saying no to temptation, no to weakness, no to lies. Stay fierce, stay faithful, and thrones guard your path. You're not here for applause, you're here for conquest. Weakness chases cheers, shallow, fleeting, frail. Discipline chases thrones. Deep, lasting, real. Respect outweighs love, and respect is earned through action, through truth, through evolving in chaos. Be the man who moves the stars, not the one who begs for sparks. The weak will whisper, the strong will roar. Freedom is your horizon, not just wealth or time. True freedom is living unbound, unbent, alive. It's speaking raw, standing tall, fighting free. But freedom's a peak, not a prize. Through action, through fire, through fight. You want to be free? Stop kneeling to weakness. Stop serving comfort. Rise, grind, reign. Your mind is your throne room. Guard it like a king. Feed it gold. Knowledge that cuts, wisdom that lifts, dreams that burn. Lock out the thieves, drama that dims, lies that bind, weakness that creeps. A disciplined mind is a fortress, unshaken, unbowed, eternal. Learn like a warrior, think like a sage, and thrones kneel to you. Purpose is your tide. Without it, you're driftwood, lost, frail, forgotten. Purpose is what wakes you when the world's dark, what holds you when weakness bites. Find it. It doesn't need to shake the earth, it needs to shake you. Maybe it's building something immortal. Maybe it's guarding your own. Maybe it's conquering yourself. Discipline makes it surge, makes it sing, makes it thrones. Don't settle. Settling is rust. It's the slow choke of your fire, the quiet theft of your dawn. You're not here for enough, for safe shores, for half-lives. You're here for the zenith, body, mind, soul. Discipline demands you hunt it, bleed for it, breathe for it. Settling is weakness and velvet. Rip it off and rise. Courage is your spark. Discipline is the wind that turns it to flame. Courage isn't fear's end, it's fear's defiance. It's moving when your blood freezes, fighting when your heart cracks, standing when the earth quakes. Discipline builds it. Every choice, every charge, every weakness crushed. Courage carries you to thrones. Discipline keeps you there. You're not a victim. The world can wound you, scar you, chain you, but it can't claim you unless you bow. Victims cling to weakness. Victors burn it. Discipline is your hammer, your torch, your truth. It's the power to rewrite your fate, to turn wounds into wings. Stop cursing the dark. Light it up. Consistency is your river. It's not one drop, it's the flood, endless, unyielding. It's showing up when it's brutal, when it's silent, when weakness screams loudest. Discipline lives in consistency. In the steps, the strikes, the quiet wins. You don't build thrones in a flash. You build them in a tide. Keep flowing, keep fighting, keep rising. Don't apologize for your fire. The world wants you dim, soft, safe, silent. Be a supernova. Be a quake. Be the man who burns through time. Discipline fuels your flame, sharpens your shock, sings your truth. If your rise scares them, good. You're not here to fade. You're here to blaze. Learn like you're dying. Knowledge is blood, skills are breath. The more you take, the stronger you grow. Read like a conqueror. Texts that wound, truths that heal. Study your scars, honor your wins, chase the horizon. Discipline demands a mind that grows, a soul that fights. Stop learning, and weakness creeps in. Keep growing, and thrones stay. Risk is your gate. Thrones lie beyond the void. Past fear, past doubt, past weakness. Leap. Quit the cage that binds you. Start the dream that haunts you. Risk is chaos to the weak. It's clarity to the disciplined. The greatest loss is a life unlived, a throne unclaimed. Don't let it slip. Lead. Not with banners, but with blood. Lead yourself first. Through the dark, through the fire, through the weakness. Discipline is your guide, your strength, your song. Then lead others. Lift them, drive them, show them the stars. Power follows those who evolve, not those who wait. Be the man who rises, and the world rises with you. Perfection is a lie. Discipline is truth. Most stall, chasing, flawless, perfect plans, perfect days. There's no such thing. Done is better than dreamed. Started is better than stalled. Discipline is real. Grit, sweat, throngs, power grows in motion, not in shadows. Rise now. Win now. Faith is your anchor. Believe in your fight, in your fire, in something eternal. Faith isn't frail, it's fierce. It's the strength that holds you when weakness bites, when the path fades. Discipline feeds it through work, through proof, through thrones. Hold it deep, let it grow, and power blooms. You're not here to follow, you're here to forge, to break chains, to build worlds, to write myths. The world wants you small, tame, quiet, weak. Shatter it. Discipline is your hammer, your heart, your howl. Fight for your truth, your rise, your throne. No one hands you victory. You claim it. Power is your core. Not rule over others. Rule over you. Power is discipline alive. Saying no to weakness, yes to struggle, always to greatness. It's knowing your place and carving it deeper. Power is forged, not found. Discipline is the flame, the stone, the star. Be it, breathe it, rise with it. Doubt is your dusk, discipline is your dawn. Doubt whispers, you're too small, too late, too broken. Burn it. You're built for this. Crafted for thrones, wired for power. Discipline proves it every step, every strike, every triumph. Stop questioning your light and start shining it. Evolve and stay there. Love is your strength. Love yourself enough to fight. Love your people enough to stand. Love your mission enough to bleed. Love isn't weak, it's wild. It's discipline in motion. Loyalty, sacrifice, fire. Love fierce, love true, and let it lift you to thrones, not pull you to weakness. Rise from the wild. Chaos is your ally, embrace it. Discipline is your forge, wield it. The jungle is yours, but you've got to claim it with blood and fire. Evolve through the storm, forge your throne, rule the wilderness. Be savage, be radiant, be the man who makes chaos bow and carves a legacy that echoes through the ages.